You know who I am? Let us record great deeds this day and give these Urki scum a right royal hammering!
Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3 in part 14 of our Grombrindal Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we are going to start things off with a besieged Hog Grief. Turns out the elves are not all that smart, very overconfident. They left just Ossadin here with her little bit beleaguered force, very injured eagle there, thinking that they could easily claim Hog Grief. Problem for them being Gotrek has found his way over. We know for sure that Alith and Gondrel will strike back for our dealing with this army here, but we wanted Gotrek to come on over, and this is his final sacrifice here, so be it. Plus, if he does die one more time, he will come back as a legendary warrior, making him even more scary. So go ahead, strike him down, he'll come back even more powerful. Across the rest of the map here, we've got a couple more grudges that have been added to the book, just because we did end up losing Ashrak, a gigantic Great Jew's army crashed on down. You don't get to see what is in this army, because that's going to be a secret, but they do have a werewolf. Spinner has come on down from the glacial encampment. I'm going to use him to jump underneath the Empire there, or underneath the mountain, and try to cut them off from doing any more damage. Guaranteed they'll probably come on down and keep sacking and ravaging around, but we'll see about getting some revenge. Grombrindal has tunneled under the river. We're going to do the same over here with the Naggareth lands. They want to take war to us, so we can do the same. Lastly, Alden is coming on over to reinforce as quickly as he can, but we'll see if he's able to get it there in time. Plus, we really want to avoid the ambush stance that Alithanar has. When he's able to attack you in ambush, our dwarves really can't handle ambushes very well. So, we want to avoid. Gutri, the war. Gonna give us a close victory. Let's go ahead and hand out the Scarecrow banner to himself. Gave him something just in case they had any more eagles coming on in, and they actually have the single one with 20 hit points. That's unfortunate. So it's going to give us a close victory with high casualties. If we give this one to the auto-resolve, we lose pretty much everyone. I disagree. Right then, Dawi. Let's get to punching these ELGI gits. So they've got... She's a healer, so normally I would kind of sit back and wait for our reinforcements to come on in, which are back in the rear there in 2 minutes. So what we're going to do instead, though, is we're going to be a bit more aggressive. Let's have our front lines set up. Be more clumped than normal. Maybe we spread out. We want to make the High Elves struggle with shooting our troops as much as we can. The only ones with silver shields are going to be our Longbeards. So they'll absorb ammunition quite well. They're already pretty weak, though. You want to put them in behind so they give that encouragement to the others. Make sure they're all in a group. Well, not guard mode, but in a group. And then we'll have the great axes on the side. Bring these guys a little bit further up. Well, I can put my quarrelers in behind. I want the great weapon quarrelers up on top. So that way they can charge downhill if we ever need them to. For the rest of the archers, we're going to kind of keep them together. I'm going to pull this group back and this group back so they're not getting shot at first. And then we'll have the other group of great axes up on top. Alright. Infantry all together. Missile. And the old boy himself. Let's see what we can do. Push forward. She also has lightning. She's got the Apotheosis spell, which heals, and she's got lightning. Watch out for any targets. Normally I'd go over and take a look at their guys, but I'm not getting hit by random lightning this time. My poor Longbeards. Is she healing this guy? No, I still got 20. It looked like the health bar was going up. The sliver would be so small it physically can't show it. You can make a hard right there. That way it's going to be harder for them to flank us. And then we'll have these guys kind of pull in. Well, I'm really glad she missed that. I just said I couldn't miss the cast trigger, and look what we did. Our miners below as well. These guys pulled in a little bit more than I wanted them to. Out a bit. Alright, they've got some Shadow Warriors able to fire. Get some fire back on them.
Give me vengeance.
We're gonna have to absorb that for now.
They have wronged us. How about them?
Miners are in. Actually, if they want to go ahead and all surround those miners, let's have Guthrie come on in with the stone scepter and drop the hammer. It might do more damage to my own than I want, but that should be quite... Here come the rocks. And Rock Slide was super effective. 2 units destroyed.
Let the vengeance begin.
The Eagle's in there as well. Okay, so we have too many of our front line on this side here. Up too far. Push them up. We need to get everyone actually in line. Otherwise, we're going to have lots of problems. Alright, Dwarf Warriors, time for you guys to start absorbing some fire for your friends there. And the Warriors in. We need all of you focusing down different archer groups. The Rune of Wrath and Ruin is going to be great if we could drop it in here. Oh, miners, you keep fighting. Gotrek and his rangers need to get over here as quickly as they can. Yeah, we'll let that one go off. Pull you on back. You guys charge forward. Get in behind them quick. Our coilers are getting whooped on there. You guys moving this way. Where is a group of their archers that needs to be shut down? Here's one. Let's summon these miners in behind so they're not getting shot at by friendlies. Maybe make some good plays, yeah? Charge these Longbeards in. I was trying to make sure there were no cavalry coming in from that side. There absolutely were not. Our miners are back. Love to see it. Have you come on over. We've got your Scepter of Stone. We can use it to annihilate this front line here. And Gotrek isn't even going to get to do any fighting. Another Rock Slide. Well, maybe a bit more friendly fire there than I meant to do, but the elves took a beating for sure. Turn, I've got the cats attacking their tower nearby, so if you hear that, I apologize. It's gonna sound like, I don't even know. Thunder? Probably thunder. Get him. Listen, Mochi. Now is not the time. Get in there, Gotrek. You didn't even get to do any fighting at all. The garrison held firm by itself. A healthy dose, rather, of Pokemon moves. We can drop down some armor for the lads. Anyone fighting still? Let's get the Rangers moving over here so they stop anyone from coming on back after routing. Get him, Gotrek. Very brave to be charging in on you. Any units that we can keep good layered fire on, get you guys back so you don't get shot down to a man. We can't catch the ELGI, so we won't try. Here's a group of spearmen coming on back. Pull you away. Didn't realize you were in battle with this high mage. Gotrek. There's a mage that needs some help. She's lost. You keep running from those spearmen. What on earth? These archers. Alright, come on in, Rangers. We've been chasing these poor horse archers around forever. Put them out of their misery. Give Gotrek a bit of extra melee attack, and he should beat the brakes off of this poor mage. Give her the chop. Oh, the double slice. You gonna get up? Or you gonna take that? Nah, she's gonna try to get up. We are gonna continue to chase down this high mage, and I'll catch you in a moment. And a marvelous first victory. We are back a suitable time later here. We chased down as many as we could. Not too many escaped except for these two archer teams, which not super thrilled with, but we will have to make do. We will go ahead and drink to victory. They'll be back too quick though, and they'll probably claim Hog Grief. Let's go ahead and take what we can now. We gained another Cooper. We killed their mage, and the cheating ELGI grudge has been settled, giving us an additional 10 leadership in all of our battles. Which basically just means we are going to be out there doing more rocket tests. Okay, so I am going to be back. The airport down the road just seems to want to be extra loud today. Alright, I think we're back for now. Yeah, no, we're nearby a very small airport, and I guess recently they've gotten a little bit of an upgrade, so they've got bigger jets, and that's a bit unfortunate for our recording schedule. We will go ahead and grab a damping here for Guthrie just to weaken their overall magic for those high elves. Man, this is going to be unfortunate because Lithanar is kind of like the Skaven. He attacks always in ambush stance, so Gotrek is going to have a really bad day being in March and giving them an additional opportunity to ambush us. So, also weird. Losing income after beating down on that army. How does that work? All sorts of strangeness abounds. Well, we have nothing else to do for this turn, even though it says we have a garrison lord that hasn't moved. We have Guthrie here. We can give him some extra soldiers, but I think just recruiting these guys would put us too far in the down. 1,200. And if a Lithanar steals Hog Grief from us, that would be, yeah, that'd be abysmal. So I don't think we would have much of a chance against these two armies at all. What we will do then is just skip over. We won't worry about upgrading any buildings or an outpost, and then we will go ahead and see if there's any more diplomacy we can get to. Nordland would love a non-aggression. Trade as well. I'll take trade with Nordland.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
I'll take all of these pacts, and I won't drain them of funds because they are dealing with 250,000 threats. And I'd like the Empire to succeed in their endeavors, so we won't drain their gold. We'll just propose the offer.
Very well.
Of course we shall work with you. What has been ever that way? Fair enough.
Yes.
If that's your reasoning. Razorcrack would like a military access. You know what? Them I will take money from, though. Thank you, High King.
Yes.
A small crate of gold, but we'll take it.
Your will? Yes. The Empire.
Midland is about ready to... I thought that was Confederation. I was like, I don't know how that works, but welcome, Toddbringer.
Blood.
All right.
No, we...
Who calls?
Again? Man, alright. Be back. Sorry, lads. Apparently we have a spaceport going in next door. So we will end the turn and see what happens. And Nagaroth does go ahead and ambush Gotrek. Well, see, I mean, if we can force Lithanar into a duel with Gotrek, even tired, Gotrek should be able to beat the brakes off of him. But can we convince this Skaven of an elf to fight us? We'll see. What's great is I can hear the jets like start firing up again. Gotrek, scare them off. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Let's see if we can escape. We get to escape right now. You know what? We're gonna go right after Lithanar.
On my way. Forward.
Come on, guys. You guys are gonna try to pull away a little bit. We're gonna see if we can thread the gap.
Going.
Oh, there's the Shadow Warriors. These Rangers are about to get obliterated. I guess we can charge them directly at them. Throw them off.
As you can.
Oh no, here comes the arrows.
Nothing can stop us.
Oh man, are those health bars. Rangers, you knew what you signed up for coming in with Gotrek. I can't lie, though. Oh, they're willing to fight. That's unfortunate. I wasn't expecting that. These guys ran quick. Can we try to give him some cover? I don't know. That's a tough call. You're getting obliterated. And try to get in their way.
Withdraw!
Oh, but those eagles want to fight.
All right then.
They are quick with those spells, aren't they? The second those guys spawned, they got hit with the Melkoths. Oh, they are running for their lives. Gotrek is going to kill as many as he can, but they've got bonus V infantry, so they're going to be hitting him quite a bit. Run for the hills. Gotrek, let's be honest, you knew you weren't going to make it. We sent you over to save Hog Grief, which is also about to have a really bad day. One of those where we traded a knight for a bishop. We'll see if it pays off. And she's just gonna run away if I charge them in. And these, I mean, these archers don't really defend themselves all that well, so let's see about charging into this group over here. Now the Shadow Warriors are moving now. See if we can do it anyway. Picks up his vigor. Oh, that does want to fight. Cool. We'll take that fight. You bet your buckets. Oh, they had some boys hanging out in the back there. Still, pickaxe to the back of the head hurts anyone, elite or not. Got a little bit of damage in on them before they fall. Lithanar runs for his life. Looks like he's nowhere to be seen. Oh, there he is. Coming on back in for another charge while Gotrek is surrounded by spears. Got one more summon of miners, but I think they will just turn and run. And the rockets are kicking off again in the background. We're going to try to work through it, see if you guys can hear what's going on. If it is too disruptive in editing, I will do it. He's giving the eagle a good chop. That could be a Lithanar Shadow clone, too. Yeah, it's definitely what it was. Not even brave enough to come face us yourself. Now we killed the eagle, though. One more hit. Don't let it leave. Shadow Walkers are going to do bad things. These poor miners. Oh, hang on now. That's some damage. Now Gotrek's fighting another Shadow Clone. That eagle is dead. There are positive things that came from this, but those miners are like, no, absolutely not. You do not pay us enough. Most popular Dwarf around. Just getting in there and stabbing him in the back. He's having a Julius Caesar moment for sure. And doing the unnecessary spin moves and everything. That was awesome. Keep doing that, dude. Does he get another healing explosion, or has he used his only one? I don't care about your spearman. Yeah, I think that's his only one he gets. Yeah, he just gets the singular one. Sorry, Gotrek. You fought well. Killed many. A roll? What's he doing? He's still in there. No, we need him to not be fighting. That's the problem. Every time we have him fight a Lith, he doesn't do anything. He just ends up getting stabbed. Just let him do his thing. Goodness. Are you gonna kill him or not? I don't know, dude. Kill absolutely anything. Just keep swinging that axe around. I mean, or don't. That works too. A decisive defeat. Hey, you lost an eagle. Don't call it decisive. A decisive defeat for sure. A sheer overwhelming fire of Shadow Warriors and Walkers. We lost all of our lads. We ended up killing... Oh no, the eagle didn't die. I thought it did. Unfortunate. We figured he was going to immediately come in and attack Hog Grief. So we do have Gutree's Scepter of a Stone here. So we're going to do what we can to deal as much damage to a Lithanar as possible. He is going to be an absolute nightmare, and we don't have very potent or powerful soldiers. So, I mean, since we do have the walls and the towers, we can set up accordingly, try to do as much damage to these Shadow Walkers as we can. They won't actually charge into melee. So as long as we can kind of eliminate any... They don't have any siege equipment, so as long as we can keep them off the wall, kill this eagle before it comes on in, we have a chance of doing a lot of damage to them. I don't think we'll be able to hold them off. We can do a lot of damage. Let's try it. Alright, let's see what we got. We're not going to be able to see any of the walkers or warriors. That is just not going to happen. They do have the one eagle here. I think we want to put one of the... So I'm going to keep all of my crossbowmen back. Probably up here. So there's a lot of ground for enemies to cover. We can kind of fire on them as they come on up on either side here. The enemy... So a Lithanar was behind there, I think. And then... Oh no, we can't see him at all. Him and his mage are both hiding.
They lack firepower.
That's true. We lack lots of stuff. Height included.
Vengeance!
Seal the Dawi we have access to. We definitely want the Longbeards to be defending up on top with our archers. They're going to be very important. Gutree we're going to want up here as well, staying well away from the eagle. One single hit is going to hurt a lot. They've got armor piercing, pretty good at assassinating heroes. Let's grab our weakened lads here, spread them out so any archer fire doesn't do maximum damage to them.
Dwarf warriors!
Set them up on both of these positions, so maximum tower destruction.
It is a reckoning!
We'll see about putting towers in over here too. 500 damage towers. Those only have 70. What? Why is that one so weak? All the other towers are normal. Interesting. Set up these lads here. And then these on this one. Make sure we have everyone on the positions. I took one off walls, I figured I did.
War of vengeance!
Put them in groups so we know who all's on the walls already.
We demand blood!
I didn't grab them both. Unfortunate.
For the ancestor gods!
There we are, and then we can start working our way down. So all of those towers are set up. Come on over here. I want to put one of the quarrelers. I don't know if this group of 6 is actually worth putting up here, though. It may not be able to hit the thing. We'll try. All those towers are set up. These ones are probably not going to be much good, but we'll put them down there. And we have a couple more lads. We've got the Dwarf Warriors with great weapons. Well, I then would like to swing them over and put them on these towers. Have both of them. Blast apart these groups from the side. And then we'll have just the Longbeards defending our Quarreler team up top. Oh, this is going to be tough. Now let's find us some towers. This one is completely obstructed by a tower itself, which is a very interesting decision. Have any good tower slots? That one's not bad. This one's also pretty alright. I like to fire on them as they try to come up this pathway here. So a really good spot for one would be here. I don't know why we don't have one there. And our jets are flying back overhead. Again, we're going to try to play through it unless it's incredibly obstructive, and then I will be seeing y'all in a moment. So I will put a tower here. And on this side here. There instead. And battle begin. All of my Quarrelers in guard mode. You... As soon as that eagle is in range, that's the only thing you care about.
Take them down!
Make sure the towers are firing on stuff that actually matters. Because you won't hit the eagle. Those guys will. Unless they don't. You have one job. Wow. I can't even believe it. I mean, the eagle's dead too, I guess. They sacrificed themselves. But now we have nothing on that wall. No, the eagle's not dead. Wow.
Satisfy the grudge.
They did a really bad job.
Shoot the WAZZOCKS.
Shoot them if you can. Don't go all the way around, though. I don't know why you can't see that you can hit those guys. Wow, this is starting off really bad. Alright, let's come on back around. We'll let the Great Eagle apparently ruin everyone on that wall. Luckily, their horse archers are taking a beating. They have reached the walls on this side, though, which is going to be really, really unfortunate for us. Let's see if we can cause some ruckus as they come on up.
Take it!
Definitely blast apart those Shadow Walkers. That is their most deadly unit. They're also doing what they can to prove me wrong by sending them into melee there. Shoot the ones that aren't coming on up the ladders, because you'll actually be able to hit them. We've got 500. Let's put in a tower here. Just as much chip damage on them as we can get. Let's bring you guys up this this hill. Looks like there's no one that you're going to be able to fire on out there, unfortunately. Warriors on the walls there going to run. Kind of to be expected, to be honest. There's a Lithanar out there. These lads are about to run, and they have captured the walls. Let's see if we can go ahead and destroy this group here. Shadow Warriors are exposed. Well, at least it looks like they're exposed. We'll see. Dodge! Blow up your own Dolly with that one. Yeah, kill as many of these Shadow Warriors as you can. They've taken the walls on that side.
Dwarf warriors.
These things are going to continue to blast away at this Spearman, so I'm going to leave them for now. Let's see if we can't keep them alive. We'll see. Let's throw in a monument. Maybe a trap. Melee attack and speed. Yeah, little monument for extra armor.
I am strong.
I'd rather these guys not get shot at for free, so let's pull them back.
Lord of Clan Morgrim. Fine.
You can drop this Scepter of Stone in here. These guys can actually all go back to where they were.
Move now.
I'll sacrifice their lives for a moment for some free rock damage. Oh, there's no escape. Only the void. Lots of screaming going on there. I don't know why. That wasn't that big a deal. Being dramatic.
War of vengeance.
One fire on them.
Battle ready.
See if you can't give everyone a bit of extra armor there. Got 500 more gold. More towers.
For the High King.
Spearmen coming on in. Actually, that's a group of Shadow Walkers we could probably kill.
For
Those Dwarf Warriors are holding in. Reinforcements. Alright, let's see what's going on up here with Gutri. We really don't need him getting attacked by the mage. Getting messed up by the archers. Let's pull back then. No reason to get lads killed for free.
Got. Heading out. I am ready. They have wronged us.
You guys keep fighting. You have nothing else but the end ahead of you. Let's give them a choice. You can either go through the guy way that gives us more armor, or you can go through the trap.
Taking aim.
Bring them over here.
On the way. Nothing.
Set up some long beards on both sides, and just kind of let these towers go crazy. At least as crazy as we can allow them.
They have wronged us.
Can't keep messing up those Shadow Walkers. They have captured the tower. Let's come on down and actually just jump into combat with this group here. You're not going to really be able to get much damage on anyone else, so we will do what we can.
Iron will.
We have the Scepter of Stone again, but there's not enough lads, I don't think. We're able to fire.
The High King.
Huh.
Plow through.
That's free and unfortunate. Put in a tower here. Just all over the map.
Dwarf warriors.
Figure out the best way to lure in these Shadow Walkers. It's a Lithanar. We've killed everything that we are able to over here, so let's see if we can bring these guys into one of these choke points. And then you guys just go fight to the end.
For the High King.
Exactly what we want them to do.
Armed and ready.
Still able to fire. What? The sneaky maneuvers.
Marvelous. Master of runecraft.
See how many of these guys we can explode. We definitely don't want to overcast it. Definitely didn't tell you to stand in the trap. That's a darn lie.
Battle ready.
I like to hit these guys with an explosion. It looks like they know it.
That's a fury.
Got him. Alright, and we don't have a lot more that we're able to do. Let's see how much damage we can do to these Shadow Warriors, and then that'll be that.
Our magic is strong.
How do you feel about rocks?
They tremble before our power.
Excuse me. You're making me a liar. There we go.
Withdraw.
We are about to run.
King and country.
Now, how do you feel about rocks?
We have untold magical power.
Yes. Smashing.
Advance.
So charge in on those Shadow Walkers before they put you down. You charge in there.
Roar of vengeance.
She at least ran through the traps. Her melee attack is going to be garbage. Is it going to be enough? We'll see. We'd lose that tower.
Unwailed.
Put in one back here. We do have towers pretty much everywhere I'm able. Gotta harass them as much as we can. But it looks like we are running out of options to harass even.
Dwarf warrior.
Charge you guys directly in. Nothing else to do but to fight to the end. I guess they aren't gonna fight to the end, they're gonna run.
Pull out.
Beat them up. There's the Longbeards as well. Let's hope that he can chase down these Shadow Warriors before she catches him.
Give me vengeance. Axes out.
Give him the old hammer.
Pain.
Pain.
Run. Mark this day in the vault.
Keep hitting them. They need another hammer. They don't look quite right yet. Who's coming back?
Minus.
These miners here? Yeah, come on in. Fight some more spearmen. These 5 Dwarf Warriors.
It is a reckoning.
Help your lord.
Armed and ready.
Oh, they blew up my tower. She keeps riding through the trap on purpose. Quite smart.
Defiant and unbowed.
Pretty much a literal battle to the end here. I was going to upgrade that tower, but it's not quite put in. As soon as it is, we upgrade it to a cannon. And then we'll see if we can pull him back into said protection of the cannon. Make my day.
By the maid of Challenges.
Oh, we were just a little bit slow. Flipped him a bit, though.
By the layer's will.
Hurry up and upgrade.
Dwarf warrior.
These lads are actually doing quite well in combat with these Shadow Walkers.
Do it.
You keep running.
Master of runecraft. For the king. All right.
If you want me to stop you in your tracks, we can do it. Oh, the enfeebling foe
Approaching.
gets us every time.
Ancestor gods.
Our cannon is letting us down. Physically can't believe that these guys haven't finished us off yet. If you just target Guthrie with your archers, you will win.
Faster!
Oh, you know what? Here comes the mage on the chariot. That'll probably do it. Shoot the mage, please.
Battle ready!
Yourself some more armor. Interesting strategy. Check back in with the others while we chase around that myriad group. And we defeated them. Look at that. Lithanar basically ran right by them like they didn't exist, which is disrespectful. The Dawi will remember this. They're pulling you too far away.
In short order, strike the rooms.
I think the second we force him into combat with this mage, he is probably going to fall.
Me vengeance.
We can try, though. Speed things on up since we are nearing the end of this battle. Oh, he's getting some good damage. She overcast. Did some damage to herself. Oh, he died. I was trying to... Alright, well. Hog Grief falls to a Lithanar. And we suffer a valiant defeat. They lost 713 though, so we definitely gave much better than we took. Eagle dies as well as several of the Shadow Warrior units, which I don't think he's actually going to be able to replenish over here in Hog Grief. It's going to be amazing. So we will take that defeat. Mark it in the book. And Welch has attacked the Chill Road. Yeah, we have no chance of defending against that. So be it. More Dawi fall. Stolen by the enemy, his Dragon Helm. That's rude. But he has become himself a legendary warrior with 30 additional melee attack and defense, 20% ward save, and deadly onslaught. He's gonna be nasty when he comes on back. Guthrie has died, we lost Hog Grief and the Chill Road. And Nagaron has been besieged. Gondrel. Bold you are. Ryan's going to start striking out at everyone around him, so woe be to the Bretonnians. And we have the Savage Settler Grudge now. Capture and occupy the Chill Road. And Hog Grief. Thieves. See about defending Nagaron. Oh. Sorry, Grandrel. Your army is weak. We will take that one to the auto-resolve, and we will use your pitiful story to at least empower our province. Or does that actually not work for the province? Let's take a look. I don't see any modifiers that show that that works. Is drinking to let me know in the comments. Is drinking to victory in a settlement battle? If you are the settlement, does that actually give you the buff that it says it does, or does that is that a lie? As far as upgrades, I think we definitely want to go ahead and upgrade. Well, you know what? Before we spend money, let's see about making some money from the Blacklight Tower.
You know who I am.
How are we going to make money, you ask? By punching it out of these elves. Alright. So the settlement is going to be as such. Let me know anytime you're feeling. There we go. Okay, so yep, let's fight this one on out. It says it's going to be decisive victory with low casualties. Let's see how many more casualties we can force on ourselves. To battle. Attack me at my home, I will show you the same kindness. Let's go ahead and set up our artillery teams. So these are going to be max tier towers.
War machine ready.
We'll want to be a bit careful then.
Later than blood.
Canister bombs for them. We want to make sure our artillery teams are all focusing on a tower. Bugmens. No, if we put them up close, they will just get obliterated.
Barracks ready.
But to start, we really want to just be barely in range of their artillery.
Kill the old splitters.
And we can scoot up from there. Otherwise, our poor Dobby are going to get blasted apart. Group them up. Crossbows as well. I think taking some damages is going to be par for the course here just because we are going to have to on the way in. But if we can lessen that as much as we can, that'd be definitely preferable. They're going to focus fire down our Thunderbirds or our Iron Drakes, so keep in mind we want to try to counteract it as best we can. Slayers in the back.
By the ancestors.
Him and his Rune Lord all the way up in the front. And actually, this thing is really good at absorbing, or at least dodging ammunition and making them fire at him. You do have archers on the wall as well, so you want to keep this kind of back. And we'll have them in a group. Make sure group 2 is in guard mode. Perfect. Alright. Let's do it. Grab all 3 of you guys and start blasting on this tower. You blast those Glade Guard apart. You two move in and hit the tower itself.
We demand blood.
Move forward just a little. Ooh, those canister shots are amazing. Every time. Dodge it a little bit there on the way in. Speed up. Perfect, perfect. Knock down that other tower. You go ahead and scoot up and blast apart this group of Glade Guard. Sit right outside of range. I figured they would get hit a little bit there. The tower is able to fire a smidge. Okay, so now that those are down, we can start moving in.
Yes, yes.
Somehow we got a second shot in. Oh, it's still up, that's why. Come on, lads, knock that tower down. Can't keep losing Longbeards like that. There we go, tower falls. Did they open the door? We'll get on in there then. Alas. Oh, I mean, if they're gonna let us on in, we will happily take the ground. You turn and deal with this group. We'll go ahead and drop down a explosive rune overcast on these fools over here. Do they? Oh, that was some damage. Tossed them around. Death is upon you, ELGI. Can you move forward? Slow but steady. We'll move everyone else up so they can actually start helping. Rangers, get on in. We want you guys to be up on top of there if we are able. Go ahead and have the Longbeards locked and just sent into combat. Crossbows, get in. You guys go ahead and get up on the top there. Iron Drakes, you as well. If you get up on top, that'd be absolutely excellent. Increase the speed. Canisters, you go ahead and start blasting away at these Sword Masters of Heleth because they're going to be mean to our Runesmith. In charge, the Longbeards. Go ahead and give you guys the target of killing this group. The damage. Come on back over and deal with these horsemen that think they're going to do something to our Longbeards. Longbeards are absorbing that charge like it's nothing. We all feel no fear. Have you all start working on that group of archers. You scoot forward, deal with those spearmen. Bugmans, get up like this. What are you doing? Actually, take it back. You guys can come on over here, that'd be fine. Have this Runesmith moving through. Rune of Negation on these Longbeards, since they are up in the front line here. Have you guys come on back and fire on these Glade Guard on the other side if you're able. Blast apart these archers. Archers. Archers are important. You gotta stop them from doing anything they want. Speaking of archers, we want ours on inside.
Move now!
Get these longbeards moving on in.
Let's go! And so,
Grombrindal, you move this way. I think we should quickly have these guys routed on. You truly thought you were going to win this battle.
artillery! Take him!
Let's just scoot on in and steal this point. Earn and slice this group up. Let's get some slow-mo shots of the longbeards. Lay it into some archers. Give them the business. These guys look really cool. The Glade Guard and the Naggareth colors. That looks awesome. Your frilly headbands will protect you 0 from axe. Oh, and explosive. That's a victory. Stop blowing up our own lads if we can here.
Range fire! Range fast!
And then we'll take the win. A decisive victory indeed. We only lost 48 Dawi. Quite amazing. And most of that was probably to friendly fire. If we look through here, I see 3 kills on these guys. 1 here, 1 here. You know what? Actually, there was tower kills too. Unfortunate. But the funny is that Naggareth is probably doing the surprise Pikachu phase. You attack us at our home and you expect us not to return in kind. 9,000 gold for the sack? Sounds good to me. We gained a sapper. And a dwarf bride. A stonemason. We are gathering all sorts of followers to the banner. And you know what? Blacklight Tower looks like it should belong to us. At the very least, this gives us a operation, or at least a major settlement here to use to start our invasion of the Naggareth lands. I don't know what you were planning here, Lithanar.
Loic's fury.
Isn't going to work well for you. We're going to have Alden here come on in underway stance, right inside the borders of the Craggrith Deep. And then we'll have, to finish the episode off, we'll have Stenner jump on over in Under Empire as well, between Ashrak and the Chill Roads. We can choose to go after one of these others if he wants, but then I can take either of these settlements at any time. Make sure we're not inside of that deployment zone so we don't get jumped. And then with that, that's going to be all the time I've got for today. I've been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Phone, and I will see you on the next one.